After 22 years on the radio, we couldn't stay quiet for long.
We're Lori and Julia, still loud.
Pop culture, gossip, books, TV, music.
And probably a little too much laughter.
Let's do this.
Hey, everybody. Who are we, Lori? Are we Lori and Julia?
That's right. We're still loud, and here we are on Friday, June 5th. Voila.
Voila.
Welcome.
We're already in June. Where does the time go, for crying out loud?
It's funny how every month changes, Julia.
Is that what happens?
Yeah,
There's
every
a calendar,
news,
it moves
every
forward.
news program. I can't believe it's November 1st. I can't
know.
believe it's June 1st. It's like, okay, this moves like clockwork, people.
It's what happens. Keep
It's
it
what
moving,
happens.
as my mom would say with entertaining. Keep
That's
it
right.
moving. Keep it moving.
That's right.
Hey, we have a great show for you today, and I just want to remind people, if you have friends who've never heard us or listened to us, they can always go to loriandjulia.com. And it has all the information there, but where all podcasts are. Okay, what's top of mind for you today, sisters? And by the way, we're sister-in-laws and friends.
Yes, we are. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, well, a lot of people wonder who the heck we are. I'm
Yeah,
like,
right.
I don't know, they don't remember. All those
Yeah.
new people that are listening to us in Connecticut. From the book club. Montana.
I did
Wyoming. Cody, Wyoming. I
did some recruiting, Julia, of young women in Montana, and I found myself having to go to the post office today to mail nipples. Hey, Molly. Hey, Marley. I'm mailing nipples to young women that I met, and I was telling them about the body perk Sex in the City.
Well, that's hysterical. Do you think they'll listen?
When they get those body perks in the mail, they're going to be real happy.
I would say.
Yeah.
I would say.
Okay, so so movies that are opening today. We don't have much in the theater today. Is Power Ballad with Paul Rudd. He plays a washed-up wedding singer who bonds with a fading boy band star played by Nick Jonas. But things get a little tricky when Danny finds new success with one of Rick's songs in this film from the writer-director who gave us the movie Once. So it could be good. Sounds kind of rom-com-y. Sounds like it could be fun. I absolutely love Paul Rudd, and I love the idea of Nick Jonas playing a washed-up boy band.
So do I. Do I. Okay, is there anything? I'm just going to look on Rotten Tomatoes if there's even anything about this.
Well, probably not. It might be still embargoed. Scary Movie 6 is opening in theaters. And this is the first scary movie since 2013.
Wow.
And that opens. And then the movie that drops on Netflix on Friday, they did the promo for it last week. It's Jennifer Lopez stars opposite Brett Goldstein from Ted Lasso. He wrote this comedy, and it's a romantic comedy about a couple of workaholics. It looks really fun. J.Lo, this is her sweet spot doing a rom-com, and I don't know who her makeup artist is, but they are doing her so dirty. Her makeup
really in the movie?
Not in the movie, but in the press junket.
Tell me the name of the movie again.
It's called Office Romance. And at the premiere last week, she wore a Vivienne Westwood, like a belted gown up front.
Yeah.
Really beautiful. But I mean, her boobs were getting squished all around. It was the wrong silhouette. And then she had no eyebrows, and she just, I don't know. Her makeup hasn't been good, and I want her to fire her makeup artist and her stylist, by the way.
Do you remember when we went through this after the Jennifer breakup with the makeup artist
2.0 or 1.0?
Yep. 1.0. 1.0 was bad. And then, there's so many ads on everything. You can't even look up anything anymore.
No, but
I will say this. Okay, so Brett Goldstein is the co-creator of Ted Lasso. He's the crabby guy on Ted Lasso with all the hair. He was also on the Apple thing with Harrison Ford, Shrinking.
You always call it shrinkage. For some reason, you're always thinking about flaccid penis.
I don't know why. That's your job. Shrinking. And he he also wrote another movie that was out recently, but he is a dynamite writer, and I love a Lori, me and my
You're gonna watch
rom-coms.
this weekend. I know we're getting a review on this next week
You are.
and I'll probably watch it with my mom because we enjoy seeing a rom-com together, and
You
this
are.
is her sweet spot.
This is totally her sweet spot.
And I don't know if they're faking, whatever. He has talked in the past about that Jennifer Lopez is his crush. She has been single for 2 years now, which is the longest that she's been single. And she gave an interview to an entertainment, and she said, "You know what? I've never been single before. I'm kind of enjoying it." So they're not leaning into are they or aren't they, but
Right?
I wouldn't mind after I see this movie thinking, oh, maybe they're gonna date. But she
Do you wanna
seems
know
to
what's
be
so
having
funny?
fun.
Do you wanna know what the
Just
headline is today?
what?
Okay, I think you can see that, not today.
Yeah.
It says Jennifer
Shuts.
Lopez shuts down Savannah Guthrie over Brett Goldstein dating question in an awkward today moment.
Oh, all right. So they're
So,
not dating, but they were
uh-uh.
just leaning hard into the flirting. The best thing was at the New York City premiere. So Jennifer Lopez is in the lobby of this hotel,
Okay.
and she's just standing there, and people are going in and out. And then her people are kind of making everyone move so that she can grandly walk out the door without anybody interrupting the shot.
You know, I wanted to do that at people at the wedding. Get out of the background. Get out of the background. So I love it that she has people that actually do that for her, and then she doesn't have to be embarrassed, and it's just what we do. It's
Yeah,
what we do.
and she
Her
just looked like $1,000,000. Her stylist did okay because it was a daytime outfit,
Okay,
not a
because I did
nighttime.
see a burgundy leather-looking thing that looked kinda weird
Yeah,
on
I'm
her.
telling
I don't
you,
yeah.
her people need to
Her
go.
daughter and her son, who are twins, graduated from high school this year. I think her daughter, Emmy, is going to Sarah Lawrence. Did I read that right? And
Yeah,
she's changing her
yeah.
name to Oscar. I think I read Sarah Lawrence. I think that was the school. And, Mark Anthony, is he ever around those kids?
He
He's just
only had
private.
he only had custody of those kids 25% of the time.
Okay.
They were primarily with her, and
Mhm.
I don't even know if he showed up at the graduation. He
It
was like
sounded
Brad
like
Pitt not showing up at his daughter's
well, he wasn't
graduation.
invited, so
No,
let's not talk Brad Pitt because there's news about them again.
he was invited.
I read he wasn't. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, he
Um,
doesn't have any relationship. But anyway, Mark Anthony, the primary thing has been with Jennifer Lopez, and she is having like everybody has when the last kid or kids,
oh,
it's
brutal.
the empty nest, and it's going to take
What do you
her a
do?
minute. It,
It
it
takes a
takes you,
minute.
it takes about 6 months.
It takes when you retire, it takes 6 months. I mean, there's these big or for me, a year. You know, it takes time when
Yeah.
different things happen in your life. But
But
yeah.
we didn't retire. We just
No.
rewired.
Well, we wired. We rewired. We
We
wired.
retired from doing the Daily Show.
The Daily Show. So last time when I drove home from Montana, I listened to a book on tape, both directions. The correspondent on the way there and Incredibly Bright Creatures on the way home, Remarkably Bright Creatures on the way home. And so that movie came out on Netflix, and Jeff
So
and
good.
my little sister and I watched it last night. We were so tired, no one could talk. And that over the weekend after the wedding.
Oh, you
And
hadn't seen it yet. Wasn't it good? Perfect.
it had a slow start, but I was missing the voice of the octopus in the book compared to the guy who did the voice of the octopus in the thing. But Bill Pullman's son is amazing.
Lewis, he
Louis
looks just like his dad.
He does.
And he
Identical.
dates Kaya Gerber. They're kind of a
He's
hot
cute.
couple. He's
And that
really
movie
cute.
is so sweet. And do you know that little town in Seattle? It's like kind of below where your mom is.
Yes.
You know it? Have you ever
Yes.
driven down there? It looks so quaint and cute.
I don't. Did they film it in Gig Harbor? I can't remember where they
Is
filmed it.
something Saw Harbor, if there's something like that? I don't know. But something she was going to move to a home in Bellingham.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's such a gorgeous area town. Did you love the movie? You told me
Loved
you did.
it. I loved it. And you know what else I loved? Casey and I watched the Hacks finale, which aired a week ago Thursday.
Okay.
It's the end of 5 seasons.
And the show.
And the show, it was perfect. This season, has been so, so good. And I want to just share with you something that your girlfriend, your good friend, Barbara Streisand.
Oh, Babs, how are you, honey? We haven't talked in a little while.
She posted a clip from the finale and she wrote, "Forget your troubles and enjoy the perfect duet to conclude this wonderfully complex and heartfelt series." And she shows the clip from the finale. And then Hannah Einbinder, who is the
Is
other
her writer
co-star,
and her, co-star.
Ava. She plays Ava.
She's amazing.
Amazing. She wrote, "Oh my God, Barbara, you are my queen. I love you. You are the photo on my phone background. I'm so excited."
Okay, how fun is that? And whatever her name is, the real
Hannah
name.
Einbinder.
Yeah, she was never in anything before. She was kind of plucked off the street and cast in this, and it was so perfect, the chemistry between those two. Hacks is on HBO Max.
Yeah.
And
it was so good.
Perfect.
And the finale
because
was so good.
I'm like on number 7. I just watched a different one last night.
With the lesbians?
Yeah.
That was hysterical. Leslie Bibb is going to win a guest starring Emmy. She was so terrific.
She's such a good character actor.
Yeah,
I like her so much. Who is she married to? Not Jason Statham. She's married to an actor who's really good.
Well, they're not married, but it's a guy who won for Missouri, Sam something.
Yeah.
I can see him. He was in that movie with Frances McDormand, 3 Billboards of Ozark or something like that.
Movie.
He was in The White Lotus.
Yes, he was.
He played the crazy guy in that. But Hannah Einbinder, who plays Ava in Hacks, she's Lorraine Newman's daughter from SNL.
In real life?
That's her mom. In real life, that's her mom.
Lori, I never knew that. Okay.
So she's been, in the business, and I think she was like maybe in comedy or something. But yeah, that's her mom, Lorraine Newman.
I never knew that. You were talking about Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell is who Leslie
Bibb's partner. Oh, God, that show, if people haven't watched it, you're just in for a delight. Season last year wasn't so
I didn't
great.
like season 4, but,
It's only a half hour. I still gleaned some funny moments in it, but, they're funny. They're funny.
Yeah, they were setting up. I guess season 4 was setting up for this perfect last 10 episodes of Hacks. And I just looked at Casey and he looked at me. I go, "That was perfect." He goes, "I'm sad it's over." Because you really, Deborah Vance and Ava. And I will say, we go to Paris.
All the guest appearances, too. They had great guests. And, it's an older woman being a star of a TV show. I just love all the not older, but whatever. We're older. The older women
the 50 to 90-year-olds are finally having a moment.
They are. And, I know we kind of talked about this for half a second, but the 50 to 90-year-old Helen Mirren, who is in this show called MobLand, which people on this trip had never watched.
It's so good.
And it's on Paramount Plus, and it stars Pierce Brosnan, Helen Mirren, and Tom Hardy. Now, Tom Hardy is a troubled soul, and it's well documented what a troubled soul he is. He got in a fight.
He's a pain in the ass on the set.
Yes,
Charlize Theron talked about it in Mad Max.
And so he just got fired. And so...
No, he's not fired, Julia.
I thought the
You're
season
behind on the gossip.
Oh,
You're
tell
behind.
me. Oh, tell me.
Here's what happened. So last week it was reported they just finished filming season 2 of MobLand. And he plays the fixer for this Irish crime family by the name of Harry DeSouza. He is
How do you remember that?
Oh, Julia, this
I love your
steel trap.
I love your steel trap, honey. You show
Even though I put socks in the fridge a couple of weeks ago. And I found my lipstick that was missing.
Well, first of all, finish the Tom Hardy story, and then I want to hear about the lipstick.
It's no big deal. I found it in the pocket.
Hear it. Oh, okay.
Okay, so Harry DeSouza. So last week it was reported from anonymous people on the set that Tom Hardy had been fired because he was giving too many notes to the showrunner, and he was pissing off Helen Mirren by being late to the set with all of his questions. Helen Mirren said nothing. The showrunner said nothing. Pierce Brosnan said nothing. Everybody was saying no comment. And this is a Guy Ritchie production. Guy Ritchie, who's Madonna's second husband. He, so all this flurry of reporting all week, he's fired, and fans are going crazy because
He's the show.
I'm sorry, he's the
He's the
reason.
show.
He's the show.
He's
How
the
is
show.
Harry going to fix this? I mean, yes, Pierce Brosnan is great.
Helen Mirren's great. The kids are great, but he's the star.
He is, the show centers around him. So this week it came out that everybody is working together because this is scheduled to be a 3-season show. And they are coming together, and there's been no official anything. So it was more a good clickbaity headline. It also got fans riled up. Who even knows if Tom Hardy himself had this leaked to try and get some of his. He's kind of, I guess, notorious too about always having a say. Well, I think my character would say this or whatever. And anyway, so they're backpedaling on that. And they are trying to figure out, because the show is contracted for 3 seasons, and how does the show go on without Harry DeSouza? So,
all right. So thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, that's all right. It was a changing. Last week they were saying he was fired, but it was nobody official was saying it. And in the comments on Instagram, on like Variety Story, my God, the Tom Hardy fans and bots were all over this, saying there's way more to this story. This show doesn't go on without him. And I thought that was my first thought too. I thought, what is that show without Harry?
Right. Because that show is so good, and it's a limited series, so people who've never watched MobLand.
Excellent.
Oh,
excellent.
I love it. And you know who else? Something, same kind of thing came out, but this is posthumous, is the Val Kilmer story that broke yesterday about the director that directed him on Conspiracy.
Never heard of that movie.
I feel like it was like,
straight to video, straight to
he
streaming.
Worked, yeah, it was director Adam Marcus is calling out Val Kilmer, even though he's passed away over a year. And he's reflecting on directing him in the 2008 action thriller Conspiracy.
2001 it was made.
Well, he says 2008 in this story, so whatever. It starred William McPherson as a disabled vet. This is what Val Kilmer was, who travels to Arizona to visit. I saw this movie, visit an old friend, and his family mysteriously vanished, and he uncovers a plot. And he just said he was the worst. And to any of you rolling your eyes because the whole don't speak ill of the dead is bleep and bleep. This guy if he did 1/10 of what he did on my set back in the day, he would have been canceled in a blink. Worst human being ever. And that is really saying something. Then other directors kind of wore, the director, Joel Schumacher from Batman, and thank you, in 1995, called him childless and impossible, and a psychologically disturbed human being. In a 1996 interview, Entertainment Weekly, he said that. Then there was another director who weighed in and said, just crap about this. And Val Kilmer kind of owned it. And he said, I've been careless about how I viewed my business, but I trust that the truth, he said, I've been a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But, it's not acceptable to be a pain in the ass anymore because you're good looking,
Yeah. Well,
there's someone with way more social media followers that'll knock you off.
I saw that story and I just moved right along.
How do you talk about? Well,
I just moved along because I thought Val is dead. I don't know. He was probably asked about it.
I was kind of curious because I bet he was a pain in the ass. He seems like he'd be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and he was not even number 1 on the call sheet.
No, I know.
I love being able to say that.
I wish I could laugh at words. Okay, so let's thank a couple sponsors. Can you start with please?
I'll start.
Okay.
I'll start. Okay, so I switched out my glasses for this pod today, Julia, because, one of the things that we say when we talk about InVision and making an investment in eyewear is that you can really get some stylish glasses that what the price is and then how long you have them and wear them. These glasses right here that I have on are 10 years old. They're from 2016. They're
Crazy?
They're Fossa glasses, which is kind of one of my favorite
Mhm.
brands that they have at Envision. But I have always really appreciated these glasses for the little bit of pink in them.
Mhm.
And the frame is not too big. It's not too small, so they don't look dated. And that's one of the things that I have found with, and I think you have too, when we've shopped at Envision for all these many years, is that we are still, if we update the prescription, if we've had a change in prescription, for the most part, I think the only glasses I have recycled were glasses like from 2004 and 5, where they were a little bit skinnier and littler.
Yes, but those are coming back in, but it's kinda like I already did that, and I don't know if my face can handle it anymore, but yes,
Yeah.
me too. But other than that, I had one pair of glasses with 3 new sets of lenses put in. I think I bought them 2 different times too,
Yeah,
to get it a
but I
different color.
mean, I'm
They're
going.
classics.
They're classics, and Envision. They just have such great styles. They have such amazing people who will help you, so that you don't make an eyeglass mistake. And some people like the nose pads. Some people have big bridges, little bridges. Some people want a bigger lens because of their prescription, but they do eye exams and they work with a small custom lab. And they stand behind their glasses for a year, so you have a warranty, and they just are amazing to work with, and it's a pleasure to shop there. It
Lori,
really is.
it's fun. It's
is.
fun. It's so much fun. They're great. Tell 'em Lori and Julia sent you, of course.
Please.
And I'm gonna talk about Hair Restoration Institute in Minnesota, and we had Nate on a couple weeks ago on our podcast, talking about his business, his passion for it, and how it used to be so taboo to talk about, getting your hair done as a guy
Yeah.
and
Yeah, you're
wearing
just trying to, I'm
systems.
just taking vitamins and getting more sleep.
Right, right, and I remember back in the day when I think it was someone I knew's boss, who we knew pretty well, had just put in hair transplant, and we couldn't help but stare at the weeds because they were so different back then how they put them in, and
Yeah.
you could, stare at the chia pet thing,
Yeah.
and they've changed all that now, and it's just so amazing what they do, and I would recommend to people, call them about the growth factor hormones. Um, the growth factor. It's that's what I've had so much success with, and, there's different approaches. You can tattoo. I sometimes use a dabber when my gray is coming in,
Mhm.
Dare I say I get gray? When it comes in, and it's like, if you had thinner hair and it was really light, your scalp is more exposed, you'd wanna maybe think of a tone-on-tone color tattoo,
That's
which is
right.
an option. So many great
The
options,
hair
but
systems that they can
Oh.
do with real hair that you
I
can,
get jealous of that because your hair always looks great.
it does look
And you
nice.
could do it, and you don't have to, yeah, and that's amazing, but they've got options. Call them or visit them, better yet, at HRIMN.com. Click on the little icon for a free consultation. Make sure you say we sent you. You can do it in person or virtually. Love.
Love. Today, by the way, I am trying to coordinate for us in July a little get together with our spectacular Scandinavia ladies from Borton. One of the things about traveling on a small group trip, even if you're a solo traveler or you're a traveler with just going with somebody else and then you're going to join a small group, you will make new friends. It's really one of the pleasures of doing small group travel, like with a company like Borton Overseas, because the people that you meet, there's something about traveling that's very bonding, experiencing things together, having fun, having some group dinners, and
Mhm.
meeting new people, because that's sometimes what people will say is the hardest thing as you get older is meeting new friends.
Mhm.
And it is just, I mean, don't you feel like you made
Oh,
new friends on that
always,
trip that you will be
always,
in touch with? Like
always,
always. Mhm.
always. It's wonderful. And Borton Overseas can plan a trip for you, and they can customize it, and they specialize in Scandinavia, in the Antarctic, in Africa. We've also in ice. So many people want to go to Iceland. And I'm like, go,
It's a hot
go,
destination.
go. It's hot,
It's
but
fun.
please go in the shoulder season,
Yeah.
before it gets too crazy.
Save
But
some money.
Borton Overseas can help you with everything. Make sure you say, Lo Jay sent you.
That's
All
right. I have to tell
Um,
you about a TV show that's dropping that's going to be trending #1 on
we're back to
Apple.
living. Lori, it was so weird for the whole, 5 days. I never looked at my phone.
I didn't
I
either.
never looked at
We
a
were
TV.
too busy.
We were it was so fun
Yeah.
being
But
at a destination wedding. Okay, yeah,
that's
back
right,
to
a
you.
destination
Yes.
wedding. But the show that's going to be trending for Apple. It's also drops today on Friday,
Okay.
June 5th. It's a remake of Cape Fear.
Oh, you like those horrible movies.
Okay, but listen. So the 1962 movie, which is the original, starred Gregory Peck and Robert Mitchum. The 1991 remake starred Robert De Niro and Nick Nolte.
Ugh.
And both depict the story of an attorney and a family being stalked by a violent psychopath. I believe Juliette Lewis was
She
also
was.
the daughter in the
Yep.
Robert De Niro
Yep.
one. This version is a limited series.
Uh-huh.
It's 8 episodes. And Amy Adams is the wife. Patrick Wilson
Oh, I love
is the
him.
husband.
Yep.
Javier Bardem is the revenge-obsessed criminal Max Cady, played by Robert Mitchum and Robert De Niro in the
He would
movies.
scare the crap out of you, Javier.
Oh, the trailer?
His head alone.
Yeah.
Was it so scary?
Remember when I rolled over his foot with my
I
suitcase
do.
at the SAG Awards
Okay,
and
so
I got
this
face to face with him and his head is as big as a black stallion? It is enormous. I don't know why I think black stallions always have the biggest heads, but I came face to face with his head and I was like, that is the gigantic head that films so well in movies and TV.
Lori had big heads, little bodies. Lori, that was hysterical because you were schlepping from the SAG Awards when we were that year maybe sneaking into the party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
and
glared at me.
Lori had a caboodle box. She would bring all the accessories. Never used any of them though, ever. But she's trying to, and I'm like,
We're trying to sneak in,
we're
and I
sneaking
rolled
in. I'm
over
like,
his
go
foot.
now, the crowd is coming, and then she's trying to catch up with me, and she was
Gave me the dirtiest look, but I don't hold it against him. Anyway,
I would have too.
we already know Javier Bardem can play menacing because of his stun gun toting portrayal of the maniac in No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
So he's got the power to play a sinister character. And another plus to Cape Fear, where I think it's going to be very, very good based on watching the trailer, is that Steven Spielberg and Martin Scorsese, who directed the Robert De Niro 91 film, are involved in this. So all I'm going to say is be very afraid.
Oh,
Very afraid. We're gonna be on the edge of our seats. I cannot wait.
okay. I got a text. Speaking of scary and kind of horror, and what was the movie that you told us to watch with Matthew Rhys?
Widow's Bay.
Mm-hmm.
That show is wild.
So here's the text I get the other day from Lynn, who went to Iceland with us actually. Good morning. Don't know if it was you or Lori I need to blame for getting time sucked this weekend into Widow's Bay. Binged and did nothing productive, but she was happy. And I said, it didn't look like it was good to me. And she goes, I was pleasantly surprised. It was funny.
So good.
Funny.
It's
like you
funny.
said, and not too scary. And she did. But she's like, oh my God, what a waste. You know, when you go all in and you stick in front of a TV.
Keep playing.
And did Casey watch that with you?
Widow's Bay, yeah, he's liking it. It's a very Stephen King-ish, but it's funny. Matthew Rhys is in it. It's just it's a fantastic fantastic show. So I don't know. I like it, but I don't think it's too scary for you. But there is a supernatural thing going on in it, and there are some jump scares. But it is also laugh out loud funny, and they are playing some killer music in it.
Fun. Okay.
Yeah, so.
I could see the tennis is on right now, and it's been
French
a very
Open, right?
Yes. I just bought HBO Max today to try to find it, to watch it, but they only play live.
Yes.
Live things.
Chris Pine is looking like a snack and a half.
Oh, I haven't seen him.
He's there with his girlfriend that he met at a restaurant. She was his waitress.
Oh, funny.
And they've dated a couple years. I'm not crazy about his hair right now, but he's probably filming something.
He's so gorgeous.
He looked I love him. And he's always got a good sunglass game on.
He's gorgeous. Oh, he's there. So the scandal is none of the top people are in it. In the men's.
What happened?
Oh, every Sinner, the top was out the first day. Alcatraz is not playing because he hurt his wrist and he's giving it time to heal appropriately. Oh, speaking of which, The Nadal documentary dropped. It
Oh,
is so good on Netflix, and basically, it's a juxtaposition of him kind of trying to come back after an injury in 2023, so coming back in 2024, and then back to when he first started. And we learned something I never knew. So you go back and forth between like his first appearance at Roland Garros, and he was such a kid, the
like what
rivalry.
age was he? Like 19?
18? I think it was
Oh my
18,
gosh. Yeah, yeah,
16.
yeah.
Yeah, very young. And there's another hot Spaniard that's coming up that's the same age. But he had a disease I never knew about in his foot, like very early on.
What's a
And
disease in your foot?
when
Gout?
he,
To bring
that's
up the
one.
1800s?
That's one, arthritis.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he had a funny disease, but basically what it is he's been playing tennis so hardcore since 4 years old, basically. And before your bones all grow out, you're putting too much pressure on them. So you develop some sort of a disease that kind of like you work too hard on too young of a body.
Oh,
So you're supposed to let your muscles and bones grow a little more than working it so hard. Because his uncle coached him and he was playing tennis like amazingly every day for hours and hours. But so that changed a lot of things. I think he's just always been a great guy, but it's really cute. It's a good documentary.
it is. Yeah.
I think you'd even like it. I mean,
I'll
because
probably watch it with my brother. I'm going
yeah,
to see him
yeah,
this weekend if
yeah.
if I can tear him away from the French Open because he watches everything. He's like
Mhm.
you, and he's going to the U.S.
I'm.
Open quarterfinal match in
I
September.
wonder. Will you please tell me how much you pay for his tickets? I'm
I
so curious.
Yeah, I will ask him because this is the second time that he's gone. He went last year and he just said it was so much fun. And Casey took his son
Years
for
ago.
high school
Yep.
graduation. He wanted to go to a US Open tournament and they both just absolutely had a blast. And it seems like it would be easier to go to that than Wimbledon.
Oh, yes. And I went to the Laver Cup, which is a competition of best players from company in Boston, in like 2019 or 2020 or something.
Yeah.
And that was so fun. But our seats were so far away.
Did they have screens up?
Yeah, but
Yeah, but still.
I kind of want to go to Indian Wells in California or Cincinnati or some that you might get more off court access to see players play, before
I
the
think the
big
US
stage.
Open is that.
Yeah,
The
they
setup
do. You can go
is
see.
really good.
It's just tickets to everything right now are like, oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
There we go.
yeah. I
There we
know, I
go.
know.
There we go.
Another thing I just wanted to tell you is that
Hmm.
for people, it's Prince's birthday is, I believe it's June 6th. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the Twin
Yes,
Cities
I saw
celebrating
that.
Prince.
Tell us what.
Tomorrow, Saturday, June 6th, the celebration out at Paisley Park. So they have panels with, different people, Morris Day, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis. Oh, excuse me. That one's at the Hyatt Regency on Saturday. Also on Saturday, in downtown Minneapolis, and it's free. It's open to everyone. It's a big sing along with Sanford Moore leading everybody at the Prince mural
How
downtown by
fun.
the
What
Target
time is
Center.
that at?
That is at 2:10 on
How
Saturday.
fun would that be? Now, that would be so fun.
And then the music is gonna go for like 4 hours, and Sanford is the sing along is happening at 4:30, but get down there a little bit early. Then Dr. Mambo's Combo, which was Prince's favorite bar band,
Yep, at
they
Bunkers.
are doing a concert Forever in My Life, a birthday tribute to Prince on Saturday night at the Parkway Theater.
Oh, fun.
And
That would be
then
fun.
it would be very fun. And then they're doing John Bream, if you follow him on Twitter or Threads or have the Star Tribune, and Ross Rayla both did a complete list of things. There's a Prince drag brunch on
Yes.
Sunday with Flip Phone, and they're the kings of drag brunches in the Twin Cities.
Yes.
And then on Sunday, They are doing a walking tour of Prince's North Minneapolis, and it starts at noon at the Roberts Gallery. That's also free. And there's a pop-up exhibit at the Roberts Gallery on Sunday. On Sunday, and Lake Minnetonka boat
Oh,
cruises. That is at 10 noon. 4 and 6 at Wayzata Bay Charters are just taking different people out,
fun.
like
Okay.
Purple Rain.
Yep. There's
And
a
then,
Purple Rain bus, I went on once. That's
yes.
fun. That's so
A-
fun.
And then there's a party on Sunday at Quincy Hall with hosted by Maite Garcia, Prince's
Yes.
first ex-wife. And then Dr. Mambo's Combo on Sunday night is playing at Bunkers. And everyone who's been in town for the celebration,
It's
I
going to
would
show
not
up
be.
maybe and play. Some guest
That's right.
appearances will show up and
Morris
play.
Day is going to show
Yeah.
up, and I mean, people will really be missing, Jelly Bean Johnson, but I think Sunday night Bunkers is going to be the place to be if you want to see a lot of jam sessions and famous people drop in and play that have been in town all week for the Prince celebration, and of course all the stuff that's going on out at Paisley Park. So I just wanted to bring that up. Yeah.
Fun. You know, when you brought up Prince, I remembered this photo I saw that this past weekend, it was Marilyn Monroe's 100th birthday. It would have been her 100th birthday. So in Palm Springs, 1,037 people dressed up as Marilyn Monroe and
In the
broke a
white dresses.
Broke a Guinness record. They all had the white
Amazing.
dress on. Can you imagine how fun that would have been?
Yeah, they're doing the exhibition. They're doing a Marilyn Monroe exhibition at the Academy.
Yes. It
They're
looks
finally
like they've
doing.
upped their game there since we went, Lori, because we saw it
Well,
on
they have,
X.
and they have this special exhibition, and CBS Sunday Morning sat down with the women who were the curators of this, and they tracked down the pink dress and gloves from Gentlemen Prefer Blondes.
Yes, the movie.
They had a photo of Marilyn, and she was going to wear a very risque kind of see-through netting, almost like a harem girl originally in that scene, and they tracked a picture of her down in it. But the reason they went with the pink taffeta dress and the gloves is that right before the movie released, these nude photos that Marilyn did for Playboy came out, and they didn't want her to be so scantily clad. And of course, that dress is now iconic. Madonna copies
It's a great silhouette.
It's a great silhouette.
It's a great
So
silhouette.
they tracked down a lot of her clothing, and it really does look like at the Academy of what's it called? The Academy
of the Arts. Academy Arts.
Yeah, it's a museum for the Academy Awards or whatever.
Academy Arts Museum.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's kind of we were not impressed because they just didn't have much.
They didn't.
But they've now devoted that one empty room that we saw maybe into an exhibit, and they actually had the dresses with photos of Marilyn in the dress. So I was happy to see. I was like, okay, I would go to that. And I mean, she left her entire estate to Lee Strasberg, her acting coach. And then I believe his wife got it when he died, and then she sold it to this company, and they have her
the
image.
licensing. Yeah.
And there's no one more licensed than Marilyn Monroe.
Wow.
Still to this day.
And I remember the big Marilyn Monroe statue that travels all over. We saw it in Chicago years ago.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it had moved to Palm Springs. I think that's where it is right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of the most licensed brands for everything from print. You can't even press on fingernails. I mean, it's kind of unbelievable what she did and how enduring. And Gen Z and Gen X love Marilyn because of just pulling herself up and, getting out of, she had a hard growing up life and got married at 16 to a 21-year-old guy to get away from the family and all of that. So there's I liked it. If you get a chance to see the CBS Sunday Morning, that issue, that clip story, it was really good.
All right.
Will
you talk to us about Lake Med Spa?
Yes, I will. I was just looking at their I was looking at your getting the micro needling because they have that on their Instagram thing. And they had an event earlier this week, kind of an open house for people to come in and see demonstrations. And
because they have the coolest, this EM line of products, M face, M neck, M arm, M crotch, M insides, M
it's for
anything.
tightening and lifting, and because not
Everything.
everybody wants
Right.
to, not everyone wants to or has the means to like do something surgical, but there's
Yeah.
all these advancements. And so not only is Dr. Lisa on the med spa side of things got some really great products and ways that you can just look better, but she's also working on your body. If you are not satisfied with the responses that you're getting from your doctor about you're suffering from perimenopause or menopause
Or are postmenopause and never have done anything, there still is stuff to do that can help your longevity.
And one of the things that estrogen done is protect heart health. And so for women who think, oh, well, I don't have any heart disease in your family. Well, your heart is already starting to get compromised once you're in post-menopause. And so that is why, like, Barbara Streisand has always been really passionate about heart attack and heart disease, the silent killer. So it is very important for your longevity and your overall health and well-being to have your hormones taken care of and to go to a doctor that you can trust, to know that will put you in the right direction so you can feel your best and enjoy your, years, because really and truly age is not like it used to be. Probably the reason why people looked older too back in the 60s and 70s is they weren't taking care of any hormones, and they certainly didn't have Botox.
Or sunscreen wasn't a big thing either.
Right,
I don't think it was like it was now.
Right.
So visit LAKmedspa.com for all your information. They're fantastic. And then finally, it happens to me. We always say Borton did we already talk about Borton? I think we kind of did.
Yeah.
We're talking about Twin Cities Closet Company.
Yes.
And it's affordable luxury is really what a closet is. It's kind of... when you go to different people's houses, closets can make or break certain rooms. I mean, and just having the right storage space, the right everything. And
people don't want to buy houses that don't have, that just have the old the closets with nothing in it. Like that is now where it used to be. I want a fireplace, have it like a nice, outside deck or whatever. Now closets is in the top 5 thing, with kitchens and bathrooms and stuff. It really makes a huge difference. And I don't know why, but it feels good to feel organized, and it feels good to be able to store things neatly and just not have the clutter. I think that really makes people get stressed out having all the clutter.
And complacent with our clutter. We're just whatever. That's just the
We
way
don't
it
see
is.
it.
We just throw it there. But you know what? There's hope. There's help. And it starts at it doesn't cost a lot of money. Sometimes, no project's too small. Visit tcclosets.com. Set up your free consultation. You can do it virtually, or they will come to your home, which is a glorious experience. Like Lori had, I had. I'm just trying to figure out how to fit it all in. But so many different things I would have never, ever, ever thought of, Lori, which are fantastic. And
Why
they're
would we? We are not closet designers. We don't know what the latest and greatest is out there.
That is
I don't need to know.
That is so very true. I came across, first of all, when you're doing a podcast and your home is 250 degrees, I feel like I'm half
Is that why
naked
you're
right now.
Is that why you're just in a shower robe today?
Do you see my upper lip and the sweat foaming, just forming? Oh,
I just see your shoulder, and it looks. Why I think you're in a bath towel, I don't know.
I'm in a shirt that I hung up on hangers like this, and both. It's one of those. What do they call them? Sleeveless, topless.
They don't hang right. You know what
they
I
don't
do
hang
with
right
those?
at all. And
I hang them on pant hangers.
Shoulder.
Upside down.
That's what I had it on, but I did it on upside right, so the elastic is just kind of not existing anymore. But I'm kind of glad it's keeping me a little cooler. And I'm drinking hot water for my voice, so I'm 300 degrees inside right now.
Oh, yeah.
Full of piss and vinegar.
Well, it's real hot in my little girl, my bat cave here.
We're going to complain for a second.
Just
about the heat. So I
It's
hope where you're
I don't
listening, you've got a
I
breeze, you're
I don't know
happy.
what I'm gonna do in July because the second floor doesn't have any air conditioning.
You're
I
gonna
don't have
bring
a
a fan
fan.
up there.
I'm gonna do it in my bikini top. Are you
There you
kidding,
go.
are you
You did
kidding
it
me?
like that for years from Hawaii.
Yeah, I did. I went to the radio station and
You did it that
just
way.
said, "Look
Okay.
out,
Have
everybody."
you ever heard this saying about where you wear your belt? Texas or Florida?
Style.
Mhm. For a
Y
gentleman, where he wears his belt, Texas
s
or Florida?
Texas is a little higher.
No, it's
No,
lower.
Texas is lower,
And
okay.
this
For Wranglers.
Craig Ferguson was on, I don't know if he was on, Mark and, her.
Kelly and Mark?
Yep. I think it was a week ago, and I'd never heard the saying before. And he goes, I'm starting to wear my belt. I can't decide. And he lifts it up over his little belly, which is little. And he goes, should I wear it Florida? And he tucks it underneath the belly, or Texas. I've never heard that. I just didn't know if you ever heard that before.
I have not heard that,
Because
but I
you know the
appreciate a
look.
good belt buckle, and I just watched, the 4th episode of Dutton Ranch, and
Oh,
I'm in so much admiration for Wranglers and a belt buckle, I can't even tell
we
you.
s- tons
Just
of
can't even
Wranglers
tell
out
you.
in Montana, Lori.
Yeah, no,
Everyone wore them.
yeah, I just didn't see enough of them because I was not out and about, really. I went downtown Bozeman once, but did not see nearly enough cowboys to my liking. I saw more tourists than anything.
This was a family vacation.
Yeah, yeah,
There
no,
wasn't a
no.
lot of downtime. But I just thought, because now you look at belts, if it's below, it's Texas. If it's above, it's Hawaii. And you can think of like Bob Hope or people wearing those pants that are there was a name for them, Sanzabel or Lori, those old
Sanzabelt.
Sanzabelt.
They adjusted on the side.
Yeah. And then, and it just it kind of made me laugh. I don't know. Little stupid things, Lori. Little stupid things. Here's what else I know. Um, did you see Mariah Carey's Lariat dress clip?
Lariat?
Lariat
No,
dress clip. So
no.
she was wearing, she had a lariat on necklace, which is like a long necklace that goes into a V.
I
You
love
know,
those. I
I do too.
love that necklace. You have a lot too.
I wear a lot because I have to accentuate somewhere and just look,
Sure, yeah.
go down
Yeah,
in the
you
V.
eyes right down on that beautiful cleavage, girl.
Not as beautiful as it was. All right. So,
Oh,
but then
Julia, stop it.
but the lariat is super long. And it's a heavier gold chain necklace, and the lariat part that goes down all the way to her leg and has like a hair clip thing or a clippy on the bottom of it.
What?
And it holds up her dress. You have to Google the image.
All right, I will do it.
It's kind of a funny, cool image I've never seen before. And I thought,
I like it that she is dating Anderson Paak. You know, he's part of Silk Sonic with Bruno Mars.
talk
They are
to me more
together.
about that.
Well, they've just been together for a couple years. He's a man who, she's not doing, like, remember she dated the dancer. I mean, I
he's
feel
more
like
age appropriate.
they're just on the same level.
Yes, I agree.
He's got money.
He's
got
not
a
Casper
career.
the dancer, or that was Jennifer
Yes.
Lopez. I'm sorry.
Well, no, remember,
He had a different
Mariah
name.
had the dancer Brian Tanaka.
Yeah.
He was a backup dancer, and she had fun with him, and but she's kind of like they've been out together, and I think they've dated for a couple years.
I like that for her.
I do too.
But
it's kind of
it was kind of an interesting new clip thing that I saw. And I thought, all right, I kinda like that. And then the hottest trend right now, which you will not participate in, and I know, beyond
What's that?
mahjong, because everyone plays
Oh,
mahjong.
yeah.
And the
Well,
reason,
people have been playing mahjong for
sure,
centuries.
but Lori, of course, but more and more Americans, US, people here, my age group, younger, are playing mahjong.
Yeah,
So
because the aunties have been playing mahjong forever. Yeah.
So, and my mom, when we grew up, we always had bridge night. My mom would set up the card tables. She'd have everyone over for bridge. We'd have the bridge mix from Brock's candy, the chocolates. Remember? And so she'd always have a card night. And so in New York City, and I'm seeing this with my friends more too, is they're calling it grandma gaming. And like they have bars that are kind of a little nightclubby that have they've got someone DJing. They've got a full bar, mood lighting, but people come in and play chess. It's a huge deal. backgammon rooms and mahjong.
Hearts?
And
Anybody playing hearts or gin
I would
rummy?
I would play both of those.
Okay.
And they're saying that so many people are sick of the digital experience. They're having digital fatigue, and they're craving connections that you can't get when you're gaming or anything, like real people, no screen time.
Yeah.
Something
Fun.
that
I love this.
totally. And so it's called grandma gaming.
There used to be a restaurant, and they had 2 locations, and one was in Highland, Chatterbox, and
Yes.
they had
Yes.
games. And for a while there, people were going, and Trivial Pursuit came back in, but they had all these games, and the booths were big enough so that you could play. And I think that restaurant was around
It
for several
was
years,
great.
but that was kind of a fun idea. But I like this too. I mean, anything. I have never played an online game. I've never played Candy Crush or Angry Birds, or I I don't like that kind of mindless. That doesn't work for me
Yep.
for a stress-free.
You're
I'd rather
lucky.
just read a book or a news story in Vanity Fair or something, or some
I
gossip. But
can get into it. I was addicted. I've quit.
but you do your Wordle.
I do
I don't
Wordle, I
consider
do
that a game
strands, I
like
do a
that.
mini crossword. I don't know,
Yeah.
I like a little challenge. But tomorrow night at Richfield, it's every Saturday night, I think they do this at the Richfield Community Center.
Fun.
They have board game night with games by James, and it's from 4 to 6 p.m. So if you just Google Visit Richfield, I just thought it'd be kind of funny to do something completely different. And we kind of do that with Carbles, this marble Chinese checkers sorry game that we play. And it's just, Lori, I love a board game.
Yeah,
You know
I
me.
was at something. Where was I at? Where somebody, that horse game that you have?
Oh, yeah, I still have it.
Okay, somebody got that as a gift,
It's expensive. They're like
and
$60,
they
$75.
were so excited.
Oh,
Oh, Stephanie,
yeah.
someone gave it to her
Oh,
because she played it the
at our
weekend we
cabin.
all
Yes.
played at your
Yes.
cabin, and I took everybody's money.
You did.
I did.
You did. We've played it here once. It's at the cabin. I don't
It's
play it
fun.
enough.
It's
It is
fun.
super fun.
She
But
was
that's
kind of
another fun
excited.
game.
Yeah.
We've been playing this other game called The Chameleon, which we played a lot, and Password. I always carry Password with me.
Can't go wrong with Password.
I know. So just here we are, your full entertainment. Games, movies, books, TVs, where to go, printing it out, and look at the time.
Look at the time.
I know.
Great to see ya.
I want a full report on Seattle when you come back.
for
I want to hear
sure, for
everything.
sure.
Hope your mood tea is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us, and we so appreciate it. And we appreciate your going and visiting our sponsors. And if you have business to do in those categories, please do it with them, because we wouldn't be here without them.
That's right.
And we love that. Lorene, we said ciao, arrivederci
Ciao.
for now. And
Arrivederci.
like us, follow us, tell others. We're on YouTube now. And see you later, alligator.
Okay, see you later. After a while, crocodile.
That's right. I can't remember the comeback line.
I know, I can't either.
Okay, bye.
Bye.